It's Alex. Boca-bella. First order of business. People have been watching these vlogs, and I want to thank you for watching them because we hit our first 100 views for one of our blogs. It was the one on how to break up with a woman. Etiquette 101 for men when you're breaking up with your lady. Kind of an interesting topic, but hey, 100 views? Excellent! And a lot of our other videos are in the 90s, whatever. And it seems minimal, but to us, I mean, that's huge. I mean, the fact that somebody would click on this and want to hear us blabber, that's excellent. I love it. Okay, so that's 2 minutes down. I only have 8 more left. So what I want to talk about was this. Icy just did a blog, and you need to go check it out. Go scoop that. She just did a blog on the overanalyzing that women do in relationships, and how we always, not how always, but how our overanalyzing can be very negative and can have a bad impact on our relationships. And she was saying, you know, women, chill out with the overanalyzing, just calm down, let things flow. If he's not calling you, move on to the next one. If, you know, he's not showing that effort, then, you know, it probably means that he's not into us. Things like that. We tend to overanalyze situations in our favor. So it's not, instead of him, you know, not showing the effort because he's not interested, it's he's not showing the effort because he's stubborn. Or, you know, he doesn't, he hasn't called yet. We overanalyze, oh, he hasn't called because, you know, he probably, you know, fell sick, or his mother called him, or he lost my number. Don't overanalyze the situations. Icy's right. If he's not calling you, it's because he doesn't want to. If he's not driving out to see you, it's because he doesn't want to. Let's stop overanalyzing. And so I thought about this because I am a guilty overanalyzer. I overanalyze every little thing. Okay? I'll admit it. Raise your hand if you admit it. I'm the only one raising my hand. I'll admit it. But I was like, I started to think about it. I was like, okay, so this seems to be a common trait among a lot of women. Why though? And then I thought about it. Self-esteem, right? That's what it comes down to. We are not holding ourselves to a high standard of being. A lot of us women are just not realizing how amazing and how able and how worthy we are as individual beings. We're not holding ourselves to a high standard. We're letting just any man into our lives. We're crossing our fingers and hoping to God and cross my heart and hope to die that this man's the one. And in that process, we throw so much out the window and we neglect so much because we're hoping and we're wishing that this man's the one that's going to come around and treat us right finally, because God knows we deserve it. Right? Wrong. We got to stop doing that. We have to learn to accept, okay? Accept, appreciate, and love the wonderful people that we are. If he doesn't call, screw him, okay? If he's not putting in the effort, move on to the next one. The reason we stay around is because we're insecure in the people that we are. It's time we realize that we're worthy and that we're capable and we deserve more, okay? Bring in the rain, okay? We are powerful beings. Powerful. We have the capacity to have wonderful minds and to infuse ourselves with wonderful bits of information and knowledge, okay? We have vaginas, and I really hate to throw it out there because it just seems so exploited, but as a woman, I'm not trying to exploit a vagina. We have sexuality, and the reason men exploit it, if it is given to them, it's because it's a source of power and strength for women. Our sexuality is strong. Okay, Megan Fox said in a recent interview, the world is afraid of a woman with a strong vagina. Okay, I'm sure she's not talking about Kegel exercises, okay? She's talking about, excuse me, She's talking about the world is afraid of a woman who is sexually empowered. And I'm not talking about a woman who's going around sleeping with everybody. I'm just saying, she's saying, the world is afraid of a woman who knows her sexuality and knows the power that she has in her sexuality. Okay, because it's true. It's a strength that we have. I mean, a woman can, you know, straighten her hair and put on makeup and go put on some cute clothes and walk down the street and, you know, really put herself on display. And the average man, they'll eat it up. Eat it up. Yeah, I'm here. Video blog. Video blog. They'll eat it up. The average man. I'm not talking about the exceptional man that we're all striving to have wonderful, positive relationships with. No. I'm talking about the average man. They'll take it. They love it. They're visual. They see with their eyes. Okay? It's a source of strength. Women often play up their sexuality because it empowers them. Okay? But we really need to start playing up our minds and realizing what wonderful creatures we are based on what's up here. Okay? I mean, it's great to have control over all of this, okay, all of the body, and be like, yeah, I'm bad, I know it. But we need to start holding ourselves to a high level where we empower our minds. Because when we empower our minds and we realize the strength that we have in our intelligence and in our individual self, then the sexuality is a given. Then we have control of our sexuality because no one can manipulate us. No one can take advantage of you. And you won't allow yourself to be taken advantage of because you realize the strength that you have in yourself. So we really need to start uplifting ourselves and uplifting each other. And a few things that I like to do when I start my day is I have this playlist entitled Confidence, where I just have a few songs on here, 24 songs, that are either heavily female empowered or that just give me good vibes. Video by India Ree, I love it. I am not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be me. Okay? Good one. Another good one is Smooth Out by Sarah Devine. Okay, she's not well known, but she is exceptional. She says, don't try to smooth out your rough edges. Just take me for who I am. Don't try to smooth you out for anyone. And anyone else who's going to come and try it and smooth you out is not worthy of being in your life. Okay? Keep you. If you are rough around the edges, keep your rough edges, girl. Keep them. Sometimes you need to validate yourself and validate that swag that you have and you're confident. Sometimes you need to look in the mirror and say, you're worthy of being loved. You're worthy. You are loved. You're an amazing being. You're uniquely created. You're wonderful. You're individual. Okay. Sometimes you gotta do both. Sometimes you look in the mirror and say, girl, your hair be looking good today. Look at those lips, girl. Oh, your body be banging today. You need to uplift yourself on many various different levels because women are so complex. There's so many different layers to us. Uplift yourself on as many layers as humanly possible. And with 1 minute left in this vlog, let me tell you, do not ever put yourself in a situation, sexual situation, where you are not prepared or you are not wanting to engage in a sexual act with someone. I talk to women my own age who are still doing this. A man will not like you more if you sleep with him. A man will not like you more if you do sexual acts with him or if you get naked with him. It's not true. If a man loves you or likes you, he will like you for who you are. He will not like you or love you more because you're naked with him. And if he doesn't like you and he doesn't love you, he will not love you or like you more once you're naked. It just doesn't happen. Okay? If you're going into a sexual situation to satisfy somebody else, it's not a good thing. It's one thing if you're saying, I want to get mine. Okay? If you're sexually empowering yourself, and you say, I want to be pleasured, I want to feel satisfied, I'm comfortable with this person, proceed. Okay? It's not ideal, but proceed. But if it's the adverse, if you're doing it to satisfy somebody else, especially in the hopes that they're going to like you more, it's not good. Empower yourself. You are so much more than that. You are infinitely more than that. That is a situation where someone is taking advantage, someone is exploiting your sexual power. Okay? Don't let anyone do that to you. And don't do that to yourself. It's not good. Got like real serious real quick. Anyways, comments, anything, let me know. Bye.